So first of all, go to the project, click on this one. So new KNIME workflow, I'm saying KMean. Okay, so finish this one. Now you have KMean clustering. So now let's suppose you have the data in the format of CSV or the ARFF. So now I'm saying that I have CSV format data, so that's why I need a CSV reader. So drag and drop your node. So definitely you have the CSV node. Right click, configure, and select your data. Now my data is available in the C drive, Java project, and now I have this data set. Apply. Okay, so execute. Okay, execute. Now the data is not sufficient, so that's why it's giving you the error, or you have to say the customer connections. No, I don't have the row header, so uncheck or apply some settings according to your data. Right click, execute. So you can see now it's working fine. So file, table. So now as you can see, I have the data, I have data set, I have extracted this data set in the by using the Java project. Okay, now I need another node, that means KMean or clustering. So as you can see in the cluster you have the KMean. So click on the KMean, drag and drop. So you have KMean, just create a connections or instance by adding these two nodes. Right click, configure. So as you can see you have several variables here. So select as many as variable as you want. Let's suppose uncheck all these. So uncheck. Now select one by one. One, fine. One, fine. Or just select multiple and click this one. If you want to click all these, so control select A, that means control A, or just click this bad boy. So you are saying all the variables you need. I'm saying A or B, so these are the constants. So these are the constants, that's why I'm not considering. You have to check how many number of cluster you want. According to this data set, I need only 3 clusters, and saying maximum number of iterations. So you have to specify the iterations of the maximum number of the iterations. It's 99. Let's suppose you can say 100, and whatever the maximum number of iterations you are using. So just apply. Okay, right click, execute this node. So if it's giving you the error, so as you can see it's saying duplicate rows ID. That means you have the duplicate rows. So what you need, just need to filter your data. Okay, so you have duplicate rows and also the missing values. So now I'm saying I need another node which filter the missing values. So drag and drop here like this. Now as you can see, you are giving this instance to this one, or you are attaching this node to this node. Right click, configuration. So you have to specify for the string. I'm saying remove row, fixed value. You have to add either the fixed value, most frequent values, next value, previous value, or the remove rows. I'm saying remove the rows for the string. For the integer, I'm saying also remove row, and also I'm saying remove row. So apply. Okay, so now execute this bad boy. It's fine. But it's giving you the warning, it's not the error. So it's saying currently settings use missing values handling methods. Okay, now I'm saying right click, execute this bad boy. So you can see now you have successfully executed your KMean node. So right click, if you click on the cluster view, it will show you this. This is the cluster view, and now right click, and as you can see it's saying label input. So now as you can see it's giving you the clustering informations here like this. As you can see it's saying 0 2 cluster, so it's belong to 0 cluster, row 1 row 2 row 0 1 2, so row 0 and row 1 belongs to 0 cluster. So because we have defined 3 clusters, so that's why it's showing us the 3. Now I'm saying color manager, just drag and drop here. Now I'm saying execute. Okay, now as you can see you are adding the colors to your cluster. So as you can see it's showing you 0 clusters showing you in the green format, and the 2 clusters showing you in the brown format, and definitely you have the red one also here. So as you can see you have only the single instance, it's a cluster 1, and let's plot this data. I'm saying scatter plot, let's plot this data, execute. Now I'm saying show me in the plot, or show me as a plot. Wait for a few seconds because it takes time to show you the data or the graph. It's depend on your machine. So now as you can see it's showing you the data. Right click on this bad boy, now select your variables, that means X. I'm saying the maximum complexity and the effort, so I'm setting these 2 values. So as you can see it's showing you the clustering data, and this is the cluster 1, and I think this is the cluster 0, and this is cluster. So this is cluster 1 0 cluster, and this is 1 cluster, because we have 3 clusters and we have defined 3 clusters here. So I'm saying view table. So as you can see this is cluster 1 and this is cluster 2 brown, and we also have the cluster 1 the green data. So you can see this is the green data and it belongs to cluster 0. Cluster 0, cluster 1 is red, so as you can see this is red and brown. So this is 0, sorry, right click, so you have to select also the variables, maximum complexity, and I'm saying effort data. So you have the data. So in this way you can use the k-mean clustering. So I hope you are enjoying our tutorials or the videos. If you think we are doing good, feel free to share our courses and also the videos. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.